Ekspor Kapatisi TV.
Puli MBBS ha India ne Shabal ri kum ha Russia, Uzbekistan, Georgia, China, Philippines bat kiwe de kiri. Kidi kitop medical colleges bat ru ha kador babiang.
Ka umdi basnyam bat penjasliang. Rupa Premium Meghalaya.
Menteri Sarkar Bedairu unang aiktiin Jong ke Sarkar uba poling do. Ulong barok kipat ba kidan ya ka hok ban pendon kam ya ka surok bat ke Lynti banyak kejat. Bat lada ki Nongdie Madan kisngob ka de ka hok Jongki ban Jong harut surok harut Lynti. Hatu ka deise ka hok Jongki ban Pynduh ya ka Lynti ya Jongki wepan. Bat hatu ki wepat kim dan hok si ban pendon kam ya ka surok ni ya ka Lynti. Ulang baga Sarkar kelare buon ki AK na kabenta ki Nongdie Madan haringkat ke jinga soto jingmut lang. Bat ki haga jinga lang Henry Imat ulang badan ki Nongïaid Jongki ki bam sotenat yang ta karai kabalaya rai lang bat ki liat ki AK ka balong khongpong penban. Ulaya thu baga Sarkar klapen kreat saus spa teli ki dukan ki Nongdie Madan ha ka ba ar spa ngut naki klam minjir ban Jong ha kita ki dukan nang ta ki ba Jong ha MTC ulang baga Sarkar kamang shpo jar tingka marway kum ka jingarap na kabenta ki Nongdie Madan bakin kendria no shaway. Nang ta uloong baga Sarkar kelamang arajar tingka marway na kabenta san benai kinthi banyarap yaki lari ki kendria no shaway na mar baga Sarkar ka sngoto balari ki kendria kan kham shimpo reki banyo yakayo kahat kababiang. Henry wat habreng kita kira ki bala ya minjur lang uloong bigdan ki katto kat ni ginoilam ki pen kala khongpong ha ka ba kala pen khenru ki kindon an da ka bawan tur sa secretariat Henry ula kran shay baka Sarkar kanam ailat inu man pen khen ki kindon an.
First of all, the government is on the right track because we have been very responsive and very responsible too. You would recall that the entire aim of the state government is to decongest Shillong, and regarding that particular stretch at Kandaila, the plan is for the government to pedestrianize the entire zone. I have been repeating myself in saying that all road users have equal rights, and my right as a vendor should not mean a denial of the right of other road users. We have motorists who are also road users. We have pedestrians who also are road users. We cannot deny their right to the use of the same space only to benefit a section of road users. Now, as far as the town vending committee is concerned, discussions have taken place over the course of the last 1 year. This is nothing that the government did in the flash of a moment. We have been in constant touch with all the vendors, and even their top leaders have also attended these various meetings held from time to time. The meetings have been properly minuted, recorded, and they have agreed to the terms and conditions. Those if you can approach the CEO of the SMB, he will furnish all details of the discussions of the meetings of the town vending committee. Now, when it comes to what happened yesterday, was really unlucky, unfortunate, and uncalled for, because the officers have gone and made it clear that only those possessing what we call a COV, certificate of vending, will be allowed to carry on their trade. Now, the government has also been very lenient because we have given them time. But as the deadline ended, we have extended this deadline to the 22nd of July. and there is space for 400 hawkers, out of which only half have agreed to move out, whereas they were party to all the decisions of the town vending committee. Now, that apart, for them to shift to the new space, the MTC space, we have earmarked a sanctioned amount of 10,000 rupees per vendor as shifting allowance. Also, government has already intimated to them that as they start their venture in the new vending zone, each vendor will get a monthly financial support of 2,000 rupees per vendor for 5 months in order to help incentivize them as they shift to the new vending zone. All of these have been agreed upon. Therefore, there seems to be other hidden agenda by some of the leaders. I will not blame all the hawkers, but apparently a few leaders would not like this issue to be resolved. So that is, but again, let me reiterate here that government is committed to ensuring the rule of law. Today you would have noticed that these hawkers have also marched near the secretariat, in fact in front of the main secretariat building, which is in violation of section 163 of the BNS. Now, we would again like to reiterate that we will not allow the rule of law to be compromised.
Those alleged hawkers who have been there, those who are there for 10 years, didn't even get the certificate.
Anybody can make any allegations. You need to substantiate those allegations. More importantly, all the discussions have been properly recorded. We not only are answerable to the people of Meghalaya, we also are answerable to the High Court of Meghalaya, and therefore we cannot play, even if somebody wants to play games, he cannot, because we have to submit all the affidavit, all the disclosures, all the minutes of and proceedings of the discussions also to the High Court.
So how do you react to this, that means the government is moving very quick on this because there's a pressure from the court concerning the traffic regulations? That is why you all are, because this is connecting, right?
It is not a question of anybody pressurizing us, but we have timelines. We have defined timelines, and in fact, we took 1 year of discussions. So there was nothing done in a rush.
Bapal, now the Hawkers Association have demanded.
Government has already instructed the CEO of the SMB to convene the town vending committee so that we proceed forward with their rehabilitation in the new vending zone.
Another, adding to that, there are allegations that already those who have got shops, they are also part of this treatment.
Anybody can say anything, but please obtain copies of the proceedings of the various meetings held, and you will see what occurred in those meetings. There are some vested interests who would like to see that this issue is not resolved because they gain from the fact if the matter is not resolved. But the vast majority have all agreed to these decisions, including the top leaders of the association who have participated at various meetings. The fact that 200 of them have also agreed to move out to the new vending zone goes to prove that they have agreed. Now, what is stopping the rest of them from moving out? We have, I think you were here from the start, I had said that we have even considered extension of the timeline till the 22nd of July. We will give them time to move to the new vending zone, after which the law of the land will take its own course. I said there should not have been any standoff because we have engaged them in meaningful dialogue and discussions for the past 1 year. Several rounds of discussions have taken place. They have agreed to the conditions of their shifting, and now they are vending on the road, okay, where they do not have proper shelter. We have shifted them and given them also this offer of shifting allowance, 10,000 rupees per vendor, and they will go inside a building where they'll get shelter, they will get facilities of drinking water, washroom facilities. All these have been given to them. And the terms and conditions in those discussions also saw the participation of leaders like from the NGOs. We had the KSU, we had the Senjuk Kirang Bashnong, represented by Rabla. They all were part of this discussion. Now, when we come to the point of actually implementing the decisions of the town vending committee, suddenly somebody decides to backtrack. What do we do? So, and also the fact that 200 of them have agreed to shift, what does it imply?
From the hills of the east, a new voice rises. Hello Meghalaya, our state's first ever OTT platform streaming stories, music and dreams. From folklore to films, beats to breakthroughs, this is where culture meets creativity. Discover award-winning talents, breakthrough creators, and untold stories that deserves to be seen. From soulful podcasts to live streams and dreamers. This is your stage, your spotlight. Hello Meghalaya. Your story starts here.